Good day and welcome to the Prime Feed News. I'm John Smith. Former U.S. President Donald Trump was swiftly taken to a hospital following an apparent assassination attempt during his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, on Saturday. The New York Times reported that the Secret Service confirmed that Trump was safe after sustaining a gunshot wound to the right ear, while one rally attendee and the suspected shooter were killed. Trump was escorted off the stage minutes into his speech after shots were fired. In a Truth Social post, he described being shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear, adding, "I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Pennsylvania." President Biden condemned the violence, calling it sick and expressing gratitude that Trump had been swiftly evacuated. He emphasized that there's no place in America for this kind of violence. Biden's campaign paused all communications and television ads out of respect. The FBI has launched an investigation into the incident, treating it as an assassination attempt. According to law enforcement officials, the suspected shooter, armed with an AR-15 type semi-automatic rifle, fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside the rally venue. Attendees underwent security screenings, but the shooter managed to evade these measures. The swift actions of the Secret Service were praised, but the incident has raised concerns about the security at such events. Leaders from both parties condemned the violence. Senator Chuck Schumer stated, "I am horrified by what happened at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania and relieved that former President Trump is safe." Representative Steve Scalise, who was shot in 2017, added, "There is never any place for political violence." Despite the attack, Trump's Republican convention will proceed as planned in Milwaukee. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa said the attempt served as a stark reminder of the dangers of political extremism. "Political violence is the antithesis of democracy," he wrote on social media platform X, wishing Trump a speedy recovery. "We unequivocally denounce this political violence and earnestly hope that the citizens and leaders of America will have the fortitude and sagacity to reject violence and seek peaceful solutions."
There's video, Wolf, that shows the rooftop of that building. That's where the suspected shooter is believed to have fired the multiple shots. What we see there in that video is the moments after the counter snipers from the Secret Service take out the alleged shooter.
We have new video, and it's from a BBC interview with a man who claimed to be an eyewitness, who was also outside the perimeter of this. We cannot independently verify his account, but we think it's important you see.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle, absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, "Hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle." And the police were like, "Huh, what?" Like they didn't know what was going on. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this.